Well, hey everybody, I'm Roger Miller, and as you can see, I'm here in Hollywood next to the Hollywood sign. Apparently Hollywood's where dreams come true, but you know, I don't buy that because I kind of think of Hollywood as a little bit like Las Vegas. You got all these people pulling the slot machines, but nobody's winning anything. So I thought I'd come to you today with a few good ideas, which I think are winning ideas. So we're going to start a new No campaign, similar to the No Phone Zone campaign, but this one might be called maybe like the Pee campaign. And I don't mean pee as in like urine or anything. Well, hold on just a second, we'll get to that in a bit, but first things first, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'm from a state that's probably more famous for a Hollywood movie than it is anything else. Oh, well, with the exception of maybe cows. But you know, I proudly support my homeland, as you can see here by my t-shirt. Don't mess with Kansas either. But you know, I mean, Kansas is more than the Wizard of Oz and cows and all the jokes that come with it. You know, like, hey, we're not in Kansas anymore, Toto. You know, for example, the sport of basketball. You can pretty much trace anything associated with the sport of basketball back to the University of Kansas Jayhawks men's basketball team. And I actually was lucky enough to attend the University of Kansas for 1 year before transferring out to the University of Washington, Seattle. And since then, I've had the chance to live in 3 of the 4 corners of the United States. I've been to 40 of the 50 United States. So I kind of got a good sense as to what Americans are about, what they want to see, what they want to talk about. And even back when I was 21, I think I kind of got a knack for that because out of 4,000 contestants, I was picked as one of 4 co-hosts to host a new teen talk show that was going to be produced by Fox and United Artists. But guess what? It never got made, like everything else in this town. So get this, guys. You guys have to deal with me now. So, you know, but since then, I've actually trained myself as a journalist, working as a reporter for a small newspaper up in Seattle, to covering the University of Georgia football team for a TV show called Georgia Game Day. And then I covered the Georgia State Legislature for a large newspaper group in the Southeast. And since then, I've pretty much been working as an investigative journalist, video journalist that is. And so what do you guys say that we get off this beaten path and blaze a new trail?
You know, that kind of gets us to the kind of reason why I keep talking about urine. I mean, I'm not really talking about urine. It's like I'm talking about doing a no pee campaign. And I definitely don't mean pee as in urine. I mean, I'm basically talking about no police scanners, no press releases, no public relations stories. Those types of things create manufactured news. It's no longer real news, it's manufactured. So I would like to take an opportunity to basically, you know, provide the outlet for people to bring their stories on, you know, freelance journalists or, you know, stuff that you see on YouTube, and basically bring them on and let them debate it and talk about it and air the story in kind of a Best Damn Sports Show meets, you know, Bill Maher's former show called Politically Incorrect, and you know, kind of air it out that way. You know, for example, for over a decade now, the military has been using an iPad-like device. Yet when Apple announced that they were going to be releasing a new product, which was going to be the iPad, all the news organizations jumped all over it. They basically feed off of Apple's press releases and their public relations campaigns. And I'm proposing, let's create a new type of campaign, your own campaign. You know, basically, let's revolutionize the news business with this type of a business model.